It's colorful, tasty, and a whole lot of fun. It's my homecoming episode right now on Discover Wisconsin.
Hello and welcome to Discover Wisconsin.
Around each bend, the enchantment never ends. For every season there's another reason for you to come discover Wisconsin.
No matter where you live, there's always that one place everybody calls home. And for me, that's right here in Racine County. In this episode, we're going to show you some of my favorite places that I used to visit as a child, some things that have changed along the way, and some new gems as well. So as much as I love to travel across the state, it's always nice to come back home. Racine County just may be one of the most accessible coastal counties in the state, with Interstate 94 conveniently connecting it to just about everywhere. Lake Michigan remains one of the area's biggest draws, and every year anglers flock to the big water in search of record catches.
Fish on.
You see, it's said that the Racine Port is among the top producing ports of anywhere along Lake Michigan. I wonder why.
We're fortunate because we have a lot of structure around the area to hold fish. A lot of other ports, they don't have that, so they get fish that just move by and migrate through. We have Wind Point Lighthouse with a couple reefs off of it. We have a reef right outside of Racine Harbor. And then we also have 3 underwater hills that are about 5 miles offshore. So that's why Racine is so fortunate, because we have those areas that hold fish year-round.
So I guess that's why you'll see boats heading out from Racine Harbor during spring, summer, and fall. And it was just back in 2010 that one lucky angler landed a 41.8-pound world record brown trout during Racine's annual Salmonorama fishing tournament. Here's my local secret. Just hook up with one of the experienced guides from Fishing Charters of Racine, and they'll not only help you find fish, they'll give you great fishing tips as well.
Oh, tip up, there you go. And if you feel it's not pulling so hard, then you want to reel faster.
So I'm guessing right about now you're thinking you'd like to head out and catch some fish too. Well, how about we give away a free charter trip to one lucky viewer to get you started? Just head to discoverwisconsin.com and click on our contest tab for more information. Our charter captain referenced one of Racine's landmarks, something you can see from both land and water, Wind Point Lighthouse. Listed on the National Register of Historic Places, it's one of the tallest and oldest active lighthouses on the Great Lakes. The Friends of Wind Point Lighthouse even offer special tour dates where you can climb to the top of the tower for some amazing views. The lighthouse also makes for a great backdrop when you bring your clubs. Shoup Park is just one of the courses to enjoy in Racine County during your stay. After the round, you'll understand why it attracts golfers and photographers alike. I've spent a fair amount of time right here during the summer. Racine's North Beach is a great place to cool off, but it's also nationally recognized, and we're going to find out why. Even when you're on a jam-packed family vacation, there's always time for the beach. And if there's one beach in Wisconsin to visit, it's North Beach. But don't take our word for it. In addition to being designated a Blue Wave Beach from the National Clean Beaches Council, it's also been featured in Parents Magazine, Midwest Living, USA Today, and on the Travel Channel.
Having that Blue Wave designation really helped to be like a good housekeeping stamp of approval for our beach, so that people would know that if they came here that it was clean, we were environmentally conscious, and it's an overall good place to be.
The beach also attracts national talent, as the U.S. Grand Prix of Watercross, the Ironman 70.3 Triathlon, and the EVP Professional Beach Volleyball Tour all take full advantage of North Beach.
I've traveled all around the world and played in different beaches, but it's really about the community and the people, and I think Racine has a really special community that makes this beach popular.
To make North Beach accessible for everyone, a Moby mat was installed, which allows people of all abilities to make their way right to the shoreline.
people in wheelchairs. They said that they lived in Racine all their life. It was the first time they could ever go down to the beach.
With additions like the Moby mat, walking and biking trails, and a massive Kids Cove playground, families can easily spend an entire day at the beach. Find out what events are going on at North Beach by first visiting discoverwisconsin.com and choosing Racine County as your destination. We've just begun discovering the area. Come back and we'll take you to even more of my childhood hangouts. And later, we'll learn who makes the best Kringle in Racine County. I'm heading back home to Racine County on Discover Wisconsin. Racine County is home to many successful companies, like SC Johnson, a family company. Well, this family opens its doors to the public and welcomes them to not only learn about their history, but also see some amazing architecture from a legendary architect.
We were founded here in 1886 and have operated here for the last 126 years. In the mid-1930s, Herbert Fisk Johnson was interested in building an office building that would be inspiring to his employees. And so he turned to the world's leading architect of the time, Frank Lloyd Wright, a Wisconsin native, and hired him to design our administration building. And a few years later, hired him to design our research and development tower.
From the 43 miles of Pyrex tubing letting natural light in, to the dendriform columns supporting the great workroom, there are countless stories that go along with each feature.
When the building was designed, before construction began, the Wisconsin Industrial Commission took a look at the design of these pillars and said that they couldn't hold the 12 tons of weight that Mr. Wright specified that they could. So Mr. Wright invited them to come to Racine for a demonstration. During the course of a day, the company piled 60 tons of scrap metal and sand and concrete on top of that column, and shortly after that, construction began.
Explore other unique buildings on the tour, like the Golden Rondelle, along with the campus's newest building.
The building that we're in now is called Fortaleza Hall, and it was designed by Lord Norman Foster, one of the leading architects of today. Within the building, we have the SC Johnson Gallery at home with Frank Lloyd Wright. And it's an opportunity for us to talk a little bit more about the influence that Mr. Wright has had on the American home.
Buildings aren't the only works of art in Racine County.
Hi, Emmy. Welcome to the Racine Art Museum.
Thank you.
Thousands of pieces of art are displayed in a permanent collection and several theme shows during the year at the Racine Art Museum.
Laura, what is it about art that keeps people coming back to see what's here, to see what you're going to bring in next? Why do they love it?
I think what people love about art is the fact that they will look at something and they can see something so differently than their husband or their wife or their child sees. They even teach us what is important to look at when they're viewing art.
That's a good point. There's really no right or wrong answer.
Racine can definitely inspire the artist inside all of us, and that extends into many of its downtown shops. Whether you're looking for a piece of custom jewelry or painting your own piece of pottery, there are even places to learn how to become an artist.
Hi, Amanda. I'm Emmy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. I have never blown glass before. I'm really excited. How do we get started?
Well, we're going to make an ornament, and the first thing is safety. So grab some glasses.
Okay.
Let's pick out some color.
Excellent.
Hot Shop Glass invites everyone into their working studio and gallery to learn about the art of glass blowing. I have to admit, with the delicacy of the glass and the intense heat of the furnace, it was a little intimidating. But instructors like Amanda are there to ensure you'll do it right.
So one hand's going to be here, and then the block comes underneath. Awesome. So you are embarking on your ornament creation.
If you're new to glass blowing, I'd recommend their 2-hour Explore Glass workshop, making it perfect for a day activity.
We get a lot of couples who will do this for an anniversary. You know, they'll come, they'll book a class, they'll stay at a hotel, they'll go out to eat downtown.
Oh, no, is that okay?
No, that's fine.
Just a few blocks away, the Racine Heritage Museum highlights the companies and products that have called Racine home, including J.I. Case, SC Johnson, Hamilton Beach, Western Publishing, and Horlicks Malted Milk. You'll also discover the importance of the Underground Railroad in Racine. And when you travel throughout the area, you'll see artistic barn quilts dotting the countryside and adding more color to this already colorful county. Use an interactive map of Racine County to plan your vacation and see more video of my glass blowing adventure by visiting discoverwisconsin.com. Up next, we're revealing who makes the best authentic Kringle in Racine. Stay tuned. Welcome home to the Real Racine on Discover Wisconsin.
Do you know what a Kringle is? Now, not a donut or a sweet roll or coffee cake, a real handmade, authentic Danish Kringle. Well, they're only made a few places in the entire world, and lucky for me, Racine County is one of those places. Oh yeah.
Bakeries like Larson's, Benson's, O&H, and Lehman's ship their creations all over the world. A New York Times writer called Racine-made Kringle the only Kringle a self-respecting Dane would eat. Well, with that endorsement, I had to get a behind-the-scenes lesson in just how these pastries are made.
To start the process here, we take the Kringles and we'll lay them out on the bench. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to put our base layer onto each Kringle. I'll give you a little example of what we do. We just take a little, put it on the tip of the bowl knife,
Okay.
and we just spread it like this. Our next step would be to add the raspberry into the Kringle, and then we just take and spread it right on,
Okay.
just like that.
And then we fold it up.
And we just fold it like this, and use your fingers to seal it.
Okay.
Okay, so from here what we do is we're going to shape it now. So we stretch it,
Okay.
and then we just shape it like an oval.
Mine can be on the clearance rack. This was so fun. The only thing that would be more fun is now we need to go have some.
Growing up in Racine County, my family has sampled a lot of Kringle over the years. While there may be a lot of debate over who makes the best Kringle, there's no question that they're all delicious.
Well, I have tried all of the bakery's Kringles, and my favorite one has to be...
Oh, what happened there? I guess you'll have to try them for yourself. Let us know which Kringle is your favorite on our Facebook wall. And find out what Don and I are up to here by visiting our website and choosing Racine County as your destination. Even after sampling all that, I'm still hungry.
This is one place I've been to a lot. I've been coming here since I was a little kid.
Founded in 1920, the Racine Kewpie was around long before any of those other chain hamburger places were even thought of. And people still can't get enough of these mouth-watering burgers.
All the ingredients are fresh, the hamburger's fresh, and just the taste. I mean, you can't do any better in Racine.
We eat Kewpies at the beach, we eat Kewpies at the counter all summer long. Whenever we can get Kewpies, that's what we do.
People come from all over the country to come see Kewpies. People come back every year and say, they still taste the same. I haven't been here in 20 years, and don't change a thing. That's part of the process. You know, I learned it from my brother-in-law, who learned it from his father, and I'm teaching it my son. We're all doing it the same way.
After a bite to eat, it may be time to feed the animals. Well, just head to the Racine Zoo.
We've got a number of unique animals here that you might not expect to see at a zoo of our size, some of which would include, say, our lesser adjutant storks. We're one of only 3 zoos outside of Asia working with them. That's an endangered species. And then another thing that we hear a lot about is just how immersive our exhibits are, like our Walkabout Creek exhibit that actually allows people to walk in and amongst things like kangaroos and wallaroos and emus and things like that from Australia.
Whether you come out to feed a giraffe or become part of the flock in the Midwest's largest interactive aviary, the Racine Zoo welcomes you to be part of the fun. We have even more to show you from the zoo. Just head to discoverwisconsin.com and choose Racine County as your destination for bonus video and photos. When we come back...
I know, you're probably wondering why I'm sporting this look. Well, next, we're going to tell you, so stay with us.
What a welcome home this has been on Discover Wisconsin. Even in winter, Racine County knows how to have a great time. They call this the Big Chill, and we found out it's a pretty big deal in our state.
Wisconsin's really known for their snow carving. Quite a few of the national champions in the past 20 years, I'd say probably 50–60% have come from Wisconsin, and 3 U.S. Olympic teams have come from Wisconsin as well.
There can only be one grand champion who moves on to the national competition. But there's another event in spring where everyone walks away feeling like a winner.
Discover Wisconsin
Described as the happiest 5K on the planet, the Color Run has been painting cities all over the country. It's a pretty simple and fun idea. After running through 4 color zones on the course, everyone gathers for one epic color toss. Everyone is here just to have fun, plain and simple.
Racine is the very first city in Wisconsin to host the Color Run. Look at this crowd. I think by the looks of this, they're going to be hosting it again in the future. And if you want to see more pictures and video from the Color Run, just go to our Facebook page or discoverwisconsin.com.
From color runs to costume runs. Yup, in fall, Racine proves it really doesn't matter what you look like to run. The Real Racine Skeleton Scamper isn't just a local event.
10 states here?
13.
13
Two
states?
countries.
Oh, this is great. And it's getting bigger every year.
There's even a trick-or-treat walk for the little ones. Now here's another hidden gem we discovered in fall, although they are open beginning in May.
Well, with a place named the Bear Den, it's not surprising that we actually can see a bear, but this is awesome.
Yep,
Hi, big boy.
This is Teddy. This is the reason the Bear Den Zoo is called the Bear Den.
So cute. Is he probably one of the most popular animals to come and check out?
You know, everybody has their favorites. Right now, it's having, you know, little Kiko here, our ringtail lemur, being able to hold him and play with him, and he jumps around on people.
While I was getting attached to Kiko, or was it the other way around? Linda and I toured the zoo seeing all sorts of domestic and exotic animals. And she explained that you can interact with different kinds of baby animals.
Hold them and pet them and things like that. You don't get that at a lot of places.
Oh, watch for the alpacas.
Yeah.
They
We've
might
got an
spit.
alpaca and a llama.
Hi.
In addition to seeing the animals, a visit in fall also reveals a pumpkin patch and the area's best haunted woods. Are you ready for a challenge? Brzezinski's Farm and Floral Market challenges visitors with riddles to solve and clues to find, making this 8-acre corn maze a true adventure. With changing themes and designs, you can see something new every year. Now, if you plan on visiting Racine County in the summer, one event can take you to new heights.
You can see forever.
You see the hot air balloons once, you get up close and personal with them, even some people get to work with them, and then you're addicted. You have to come all the time. The hot air balloons are here, we've gotta go.
In addition to the balloons, there are plenty of arts, crafts, and food to sample at the festival, along with another way to see Racine County from the air. It wasn't surprising that the crowd hung around to see the magnificent hot air balloon glow at dusk. Simply beautiful. What better way to end an evening than with this amazing view from this balloon? It's been quite a homecoming, and now I invite you to come and enjoy the adventure and fun waiting for you right here in Racine County. I'm Emmy Fink, and we'll see you next weekend. For more information and bonus video from the episode, go to discoverwisconsin.com. While you're there, click on the Cadiddle link to watch entire episodes from this season or past seasons. And don't forget, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discover Wisconsin Radio all across the state.
Kringle, this is sweet and you will want more and more. Nothing in this world will ever taste so sweet. Kringle, 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 Kringle can't be beat.
You've got it.